Alright, welcome everybody. So what I have here is a conversion of the new brite 1/16 scale Camaro. And there's a window out of it. Obviously it says new brite on it. There's a body for it. And I leave the body off intentionally because that is a pain in the ass to try and plug in. And the on-off switch is actually located on that little thing. I could probably relocate it over here somewhere and make it easier access, but this was my first trial. I decided to do something different with the little rally car I had, because that little rally car is just very unstable in my opinion. So this is actually I don't know, it's just under 2mm thick weldable steel chassis. I basically just took the original chassis and I basically just drew an imaginary line and relocated the holes. These two here are actually, I was going to put a front bumper on there but decided not to, and then just relocated all the other holes in their appropriate places. And I used a Dremel rotary tool to cut all this out. And with its heavier weight, it seems to have a lot better grip, and the suspension seems to work a lot better. And this is just a scrap piece of nylon I used. Again, for like a bumper. I didn't have all of the appropriate screws because I had it taken apart for so long, sitting in parts and pieces. I think I probably vacuumed up one or two of the screws accidentally. Anyway, that's a scrap piece of nylon. I just used a little heat torch, bent it, and then screwed it to there, and then that's obviously the size for the screw holes here. But other than that, everything seems to work out pretty nice. Worthwhile. It took about probably an hour to make this chassis. I'm gonna make another one out of ABS plastic. What I'm having a hard time finding though are tires and or rims that are tall enough kind of hard to see right now, but to fill that wheel well. I like them a little bit taller. Any of you guys out there know of a little bit taller wheel, let me know. Shoot me a link to it, please. And so I hope this helps you out if you're feeling creative. You want to do something different with your car. Oh, this top plate here, I really don't think it's necessary. All you really need is just this front half right here to help hold everything together. I think this originally on the 124 scale was just to keep chassis flex down to a minimum, but with this weldable steel, it's definitely not flexing anywhere. One other key important thing is the driveline. You see right there, you'll take your original driveline. I'll provide a link for it later, but you take your original driveline and you'll cut it in half. I don't know where a good spot is. I just picked a spot and I cut it in half. And I didn't locate the drive gear to the driven gear or reduction gear quite well. I should have moved the motor back just a little bit, but because I use a hand drill and hand measurements, it's not quite accurate. But I can oblong this hole a little bit and move the motor back, I guess. But I think next time I'll just be a little more careful. And again, I used a hand drill versus a drill press. I don't have a drill press, so plan on getting one so I can make better versions of this. But hopefully this guy inspires you guys. Do something creative, do something different. Oh yeah, please, if you guys know of any taller wheels that fit these little Wltoys, let me know. I like them to be about 55mm or 50mm in height from bottom to the top, if you guys happen to know of anything like that.